Okay, you as a creator has all it takes, like you contribute to 90% to from 70% to 80% of the factors necessary for your videos to rank to maybe 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, even 20,000 views in YouTube algorithm. Then, in this particular video, we are going to discuss the necessary things you're supposed to do as a creator while you're uploading your videos for YouTube to rank your videos, right? Then, these are the factors necessary for YouTube to push your videos to maybe 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 or 100,000 views on YouTube algorithm. Then one of the factors is that you must master the click your title, optimize your thumbnail. Then the way you write your title and the way you design your thumbnail has like 50% chances of getting your videos being watched by the YouTube algorithm, right? Then in this particular title now, for you to design a good and wonderful thumbnail, you have to use maybe a very good color in your designs, and the text must be bold. Those things attract people to look at what is written on the video. That is number one. After the person might have seen the thumbnail of that particular video, next thing for the person now to see the title. Then the title of the video is also the same thing as the title on your thumbnail. That is first thing that the person is going to, in as much as YouTube pushes your videos to people to see, first thing they are going to see is your thumbnail, the title, the designs of that thumbnail. How catchy is that particular thumbnail? Then how catchy is your title, which is also in the thumbnail. Then another factor you should consider is also to hold their attention. Because in as much as YouTube have pushed your videos to people to watch, let's assume that your title is okay and your thumbnail is okay, that they eventually clicked that particular video, right? YouTube is now going to check how the dwell time of your video. Dwell time means how long people stay in your video while watching it. So if somebody is watching your video of 20 minutes, watch 5 seconds and skip away, another 20 persons watch 2 seconds and skip away, YouTube will stop showing your content to people around, because they believe that your content are irrelevant. Let's assume you have 20 minutes video, 40% of people coming through your video watches up to 60% or 70% of that's your 20 minutes video. They are going to still show it to more people because they believe that this content is valuable for people now to see, right? Then what you are going to do now is this: for you to increase the dwell time of your video, you should first of all create a very good and valuable video. Then use the 5 seconds of your video and give what is called rundown value. Make sure that first 5% of the videos, or first 5 minutes seconds of that particular video is valuable. So it's going to make people to expect something in the end. In as much as you are creating a particular video and you now want to give us a rundown of what is going to be covered in that particular video, everybody will be full of expectations. Let's watch to the end and see what will happen. In that particular case now, they are now watching to 50% to 50% to 60% of your video, and this will increase your chances of getting YouTube to push your video. Remember, the first one is the thumbnail and the title. We still come to that again. The second one is the dwell time of your video, right? Then the third one was is to trigger the algorithm by comment, shares, and likes. In as much as people have liked your videos, they have commented on your video as soon as they are watching 50% to 70%. YouTube now believe that this particular video is valuable. That will make people to like it, to comment on it, and also to share it. In as much as 30% have shared this video, they are still going to push it to more people to watch, right? Those are the three things that will prepare your video to be pushed by YouTube algorithm. They are still going to come to this. Then the fourth one, which is also very, very important, is to optimize like a pro, right? If you're optimizing your videos like a pro, you are going to optimize the title. Use necessary keywords in the title. That is just number one. Then use necessary hashtags, right? Then when you're optimizing your descriptions, the keyword used in your title should also be used in what the first 5% of what your description. Those things are what you're optimizing your videos for, what for YouTube to rank that particular keyword. For instance, you are making a video how YouTube ranks your video, right? Then how YouTube ranks your video might actually be the keyword, right? You're going to use how YouTube ranks your video in the thumbnail. Use how YouTube ranks your video in the title of that particular, in the name of the video, and in the title of that particular video, and also in the name of that particular word thumbnail. If you are writing thumbnail such as maybe how YouTube ranks your video .jpg, that is the title of what that the name of what that thumbnail, and your video should be how YouTube rank your video as .mp4, that is the name of what that particular video. Then let's come to optimizations. Where you now upload that your video, the title of that particular video is going to be how YouTube rank what your video. You can see that I'm using what that particular what keyword and what descriptions. Then while writing your descriptions, now you are going to use how YouTube ranks your video and related what keywords to how YouTube ranks what your video in what your description. Use it as hashtags and also use it as what keywords in your what description. Optimize for tags and optimize for what categories and all of those are how you can what optimize what your video. Those things are really necessary. In as much as you get the keyword, get the titles, get what the description, you are in a long way to getting your videos what pushed by what the algorithm. These things are magic. Most times we do like continue what in inconsistency. Post in the morning, post in the afternoon, and what post at night. Even if you are posting in the morning, afternoon, and at night without all of this what optimization, you find that most times you end up getting like 20 views, 30 views, 40 views, and what 60 views. But do the basics of these optimizations and you see YouTube optimize and push your videos to greater percentage of people in YouTube. The other one is post the right way, right? When posting your video, you should look for, check your analytics. There are times your audience are always online, and there are times your audience are what not online. If you have what seen your analytics, you can use YouTube Studio to check your analytics. You can see maybe they used purple descriptions. Those things that have lighter purple are when you have your fewer views, and when you have what your darker what purple is when you have what greater. For instance, you have lighter purples from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. in the morning. I don't think you should post them. When you are going to post is when your audience are likely to be what online. That is how you post what consistently and also the right way. Then to summarize this, if you are not posting all of these things the right way, and if you are not optimizing for YouTube to push your videos, look at what will happen. You end up having all of your videos being abandoned by YouTube algorithm. But if you are doing all of these things, number one, YouTube will recognize your video as a valuable content and also push it. In as much as you have a very good thumbnail for your video, and you must actually have a very good video to start with. Your first 5 seconds of your video should be full of value. That should be increase your audience retention. Then other ones should now be backed up with the value from the first 5% or first 5 seconds of your video. Then back it up with a good title. Then increase it with now the greater views now for people. What people is going to see with a good and catchy thumbnail, right? If you don't know how to design a good thumbnail, you can hire somebody from Upwork or Fiverr, or even hire someone that's a very good graphic designer to design the thumbnail for you. Those are the best way to optimize for audience retentions. First of all, get the necessary keyword, do your video, optimize the titles, and get the thumbnail. Then first 5% of your video should be valuable. Then optimize like a pro, right? optimize like a pro, the title, the keyword, the hashtags, and every of these things. That is, then another one is to post the right way. Then trigger the algorithm by comment, views, comment, shares, and what subscribe. In as much as people after watching your videos, you end up seeing like maybe 20 subscribers or 30 it means that that content is what valuable, and they still want to enjoy more of what your content. Then for you to trigger people to comment or like your videos, first of all, while you are creating your videos, maybe after 15 seconds or 20 seconds of your video, you can as well ask people to like, comment, or share if they find the content valuable. In as much as they're enjoying that particular content, they're going to like, comment, and also subscribe for your next and subsequent videos. Then from today, stop posting like a novice, stop posting like a mediocre. Start today now to post like a pro. Optimize your videos, optimize your titles, optimize your thumbnail, do a good video, post the right way, and ask or request for shares, comments, and likes. Then after doing this, you find out that YouTube will now start pushing your content. Even if you are getting like 20 views or 30 views after this, and you have optimized your channel very well, you find out that maybe after 2 weeks YouTube will start showing your content to greater percentage of people on YouTube. Now the final tip is this: we are going to be dropping subsequent videos like this and more of this from now, maybe every week or every three days. We ask that you subscribe to this particular channel, likes, comment, and share, so that as soon as we drop the videos like this, you are going to receive this particular notification for these videos in your channels. Thank you, and